Hi, here we are back again and we're going to do another unboxing, and this time probably the second impression because I actually tested this last week before initially liking it and then thinking, well, is it really full bottle worthy? And then the fact that I couldn't stop smelling myself and thinking about it, it had to be full bottle worthy. I went back and I grabbed myself a full bottle of XERJOFF's, or well, let's say Cassamorati's 1888. A really lovely floral fragrance, and I have a flowery kind of shirt. Look at me, I'm a budget roja dove. So without further ado, I'm going to do the honors of unboxing it. And I purchased it from a local shop here called Oligarch. Lovely bag, lovely presentation that they put it in as well. Even gave me a little Oligarch sticker to close the bag, even though it's a massive bag. And this is the only thing that's in it. Thank you so much. And if you're in Australia or in town, you should go check them out. They're in Melbourne. Lovely range of very hard to find sort of niche fragrances as well, and a really large range of XERJOFFs and Cassamorati as well. So here we go. I bought the 30ml bottle because at this stage of me having so many, I don't really need a 100ml bottle of this, and this is quite a good performing fragrance. So I'll come closer so that you can kind of see the box like so, like that. Okay, and yeah, here we go. This Cassamorati. And with these smaller bottles, you don't get the little tassels. We all love some good tassels. Anyway. Off you go, plastic. Ooh, lovely. Okay, and we shall open it like so. Hopefully it won't fall out. That's just the box. Chuck that there. And the bottle. I think XERJOFF and now Cassamorati have some of the best presentations in the game. So I'm going to give that a little bit of a wipe and show you the bottle like so. There it is. This is the small 30ml bottle. And you might be saying, hey, wait, why did you buy it at full retail? Because it was actually cheaper than any of the discounters. So again, if you're in town, you should really go pay Oligarch a visit. Go pay Kevin a visit over there. Tell him Raf sent you. All right, here we go. Let's have a first spray of this on here. That should do. It's quite strong. Ah, there it is. Straight from the get-go. Straight from the get-go. I think it's like medicine. Like almost like a cough syrupy kind of vibe to it. But it's one of those medicines when you were a kid that you would pretend that you were sick so that you could actually, you know, those medicines that really tasted nice, and you'd be like, oh, can I have some medicine, Mom? Are you sick? Yeah, like that. But it kind of has that vibe. Definitely has that vibe, and I'll tell you why. And the reason why may very well be because of the initial pepperiness that you get in the opening that kind of gives it that sort of medicinal vibe to what's underneath it. So I can definitely already smell like amber and sandalwood in here, like that, and some florals. The lang lang that's in here as well. That's coming off, and the pepperiness over the florals gives it that sweet, yet you know when you it's different when you have the medicine as opposed to when you're just having like a soft drink. It's different. There's like a slight hint of something that's not soft drink. It's medicine. You know the difference when you actually taste it, and that's that difference there. Kind of almost like a Dr. Pepper kind of vibe as well in the opening. But I did wear this last week, and this was my initial reaction to it as well. I was like, what? I could just go and douse myself with some cough medicine. But throughout the day, like I said, it did develop, and it developed beautifully. It's very well blended as well. And I was surprised at how long it actually lasted, especially because it was a sort of warmish day as well. And so I had it radiating off me throughout the day. Now what's really strange here is that if you look at the note listing online, they list carnation, but I know what carnation smells like. I've smelled carnation in all of the old school sort of fragrances that I have, all the vintages that I have. I don't get any carnation in here, which is really odd. I do get a thicker, sort of more syrupy kind of neroli that's in here as well, which might be the origin. I think African neroli usually have that less fruity, more sort of deep and dense kind of neroli, which I do like, which is the same in the A Piece of Me, or Alpham by Maison Francis Kurkdjian. It's the same kind of neroli that's in there, that's in here. But it is juxtaposed with that pepperiness, especially up the top, and the sandalwood that's really carrying this, I think. And I'm hoping that it's the same kind of sandalwood that you find in Richwood, which is a really lovely sort of XERJOFF fragrance. And that's purported to be a Mysore sandalwood. Now, if you don't know Mysore sandalwood, it is the best in the world. It's in really short supply and really high demand. Sandalwood is one of those ingredients that was, I guess, tapped for a very long time without any regard for its replenishment plans. And when the demand exceeded the supply, of course, the price of it went up and other sources of sandalwood had to emerge. I know Goldfield and Banks uses Australian sandalwood, which is nice. I do like the sandalwood. It is a lot more cleaner. It doesn't have the depth and the complexity of the Mysore sandalwood. And if any of the fragrance, vintage fragrance heads that know the original Samsara by Guerlain Eau de Parfum, that has some beautiful sandalwood in there. And that kind of gives me the same vibe as Richwood does. And not as heavy in here, definitely not as heavy in here, but it is there. And it does give it that air of quality and complexity. So I'm absolutely loving this. And I say I'd probably wear this in any kind of weather. But this is, okay, so there you go. This is a lovely signature scent for the kind of guy who isn't uncomfortable wearing a floral. Not everything you wear has to be leather and vanilla and tonka and oak moss and civet and musks and all that kind of thing. You can wear florals as well. You can wear florals, you can wear sandalwood, you can wear patchouli, amber. You can wear anything you like. Anyone can wear anything they like, but there are some traditions and some norms, and it limits your options. And that's why I wanted to grab one of these, because I don't have anything like this in my collection. Probably the closest thing to this that I have is Alpham by Maison Francis Kurkdjian, like I mentioned before, and that's not even in the same realm. So I'm gonna love this. I'm gonna absolutely love this. I'm gonna chuck this on, give it a full wearing as well, and probably maybe come back and revisit it, or even include it in some lists in future videos, because I think that this is definitely signature scent worthy. I can see it being done in cold weather, warm weather, and everything in between, except for maybe super duper high heat. I don't think that I want to smell like a ball of medicine and florals. Or maybe after the initial sort of pepperiness and that medicinal kick sort of die down, I think you can do it. I think you can do it. I might give it a try next time it's blazing hot. However, it is cooling down here in Melbourne, so I might need to wait about a year until that happens. But in the meantime, in between time, I'm going to enjoy this 1888 Focus, there you go, by Cassamorati, which was purchased by XERJOFF, and hence why they've got the same looking kind of caps. And once again, and as always, thanks for watching.
Versace. channel.